Hi everybody, it's Wanda. Today I'm going to try something. I saw a picture, a painting hanging in a TV show. I think it was probably Christina on the Coast. I watch HGTV, not nearly as much as I used to. I used to be such a total addict. That was all I watched. But that and Blue Bloods, because, you know, Tom Selleck's in Blue Bloods. And I'm not blind. So, anyway, I always watch Christina on the Coast. You know, she used to be in Flipper Flop with her husband Tarek, and I think they have a new episode coming on. But they've been using pour paintings for the last few seasons and in Flipper Flop. And I think she's using them now in her design where she's got her own design show. So I'm going to do, I have a white base coat that is Artist Loft, and it was mixed 1 part paint, 3 parts Floetrol. I don't know if it was had any water in it or not. It's been mixed for a little while, but I didn't put that on the container, so I don't think it did. I think it was just Floetrol. And on these are mixed 1 part paint to about 2 parts Floetrol, and then a little bit of water to just bring them to the consistency that I wanted. And I'm going for the 24 karat gold here, the Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. I want to see what it does. Mixed. The next color was the Anita's, because I had decided, you know, in the last video, I want to try the 24 karat gold up against the Anita's, because the 24 karat dries so shiny, and this is a little duller when it dries. So that's those 2 colors. And then I decided this looks almost like the bronze Anita's, and it's the Chroma molten metals and a Xanadu gold. So I'm going to throw a little bit of that in there, because this is not enough contrast, I don't think. And I think maybe we need some. But I'm just going to layer my cup, put a puddle in there, and I think I may do it like this and make it heavier right in the middle, because I think I want to blow it up and out and see what happens. See if I can get that. So I think I will start with the 24 karat. And I really don't need a ton of this, so I hope I don't go too wild here with it and get too much of it. But I want enough. So top it off with a little more 24 karat. I think it's still just a little thicker. Better safe than sorry. Okay, let's see what happens here. Maybe I'll do some more puddle pouring. Oh, I don't like that white line, even though I'm going to blow it. All right, I think I have some of that 24 karat, because I think it sunk. It wasn't just in the bottom, I think it sunk. So I'm going to have some of that probably all the way through this, which is okay. That's cool. So I will mute the blow dryer, and we'll see how this turns out, because it's not too pretty right now. It's a little strange looking. So, here we go. I switched horses in the middle of the stream, as my mom would have said, because I had too much paint. Way too much paint to do what I was going for. But this is pretty. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna let it, actually I'm gonna let it sit up for a minute because I still have this gold in the center that I might can texture a little bit, but it needs to kind of sit still and start to set up just a little bit. And I have beautiful lacing up in, not lacing, but blending up in here and a few cells and some cells right here, right in here, right in here. This one didn't go off the corner and this one didn't go off the corner, so that's okay, that's fine with me. But I think I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. Or blow it from up high. Maybe I'll blow it from up high for a minute, see if that'll dry it just a little bit, and then try to texture it by dipping down. So hang with me for a minute. That did give it a little of the textured look. It's not so flat and blah as it was before. So I'm happy with this. Whew. And actually that Dorado gold, that darker Dorado gold was really good because it gives contrast right in here. I think this is pretty. Whew. I like it. I like it a lot. I may do a big one. I may try to do a big one like this. And I can't wait to see how this 24 karat gold dries because it's all up in these cells right here and in these cells and in these cells, and I can see it shimmering right in there, and that's what that is right there. So this is going to be fun to see dry. So thank you for watching, and I will take the camera down and give you a close-up. So here is some of that 24 karat shimmering. I don't know if you all can see it shimmer or not. It's got the shimmer going on right there. And I love the way this swirls around, blends. There's some of the 24 karat and I think maybe some of that Dorado gold mixed. And then up in here, I like the white blended in with it. I really do. I didn't know if I would or not. And this is not what I was going for. I was going for a lot more white negative space. But see that texture down in there now? It looks like an old man's face. Oh, I can always see faces and critters. But see, it has texture now. A little bit more than it did have. Right in here is about the only place that's really blah. It's like right in there. But I'm afraid to mess with it because I don't want to knock out my cells and my pretty blending of swirling and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I ended up with. Thanks so much for watching. I invite you to come back, watch me again, see what it is that I'm up to.